All right. DC Mike TV right here with the woman, the myth, the legend, future champion, Rianna Rios.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Nice to finally meet you. I heard a lot about you.
Thank you as well.
Yeah, you got a big fight coming up September 25th. Your second pro fight. You haven't fought in about maybe 2 years. Your first fight with Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy. Can you talk about September 25th? Rosecroft Raceway, Cynation Sports, Corey Sanders.
Yes, sir. So it's first fight back after this whole COVID pandemic and all that stuff. So just
Mhm.
looking forward to putting on a great show, especially here fighting the DMV back at home. So it's a good
Yeah,
feeling to be here in the DMV, and we're gonna put on a good show.
definitely, definitely. That should be your homecoming, so to speak, right?
Right. So I haven't fought here in the DMV, but I'm looking forward to it. It's home, So
Yeah,
definitely gonna have to show up and show out.
yeah. I think the fight is gonna be live streamed on BXNG TV. It's gonna be live streamed as well. How do you how can you compare this to Golden Boy's card in any way,
Um,
shape?
I mean, Golden Boy is its own thing, That was a big opportunity for me, especially I was the only woman on the card, so it was definitely a showing out for me. But every fight's the same, I treat it the same, whether it's pro, amateur, doesn't matter. It's business, So when we step in the ring, it doesn't matter where I'm at, who's across from me in that ring. We're there to do the job, get it done, get the W, and move on to the
Yeah,
next.
definitely.
So,
Yeah. Now you train with Lamont Roach, Bernard Roach, up there at No Excuse. They're your stable mates. Now, for those who don't know who you are, I'm gonna actually edit this video, and this is gonna go on YouTube. So I'm gonna be talking as if no one knows you because it's going to YouTube. So
okay,
your amateur background, you were on the USA team, correct? You fought, I believe,
I
Tierra
was.
Brown.
I did. We fought a couple times. I think we fought at the 2016 Olympic trials too. But yeah, I won, I think, 12 national championships. I was on Team
Wow.
USA World Team. Fought at the 2016 Olympic trials. Qualified for the 2020 Olympic trials. Was the
Mm.
number one seed going into the trials, but I turned pro before, and yeah, so I didn't get to compete it.
No,
I didn't compete at the 2020 Olympic trials, but I definitely
yeah.
qualified for it.
Yeah. Now you didn't compete because you were in the military, correct?
I was in the military. I got out. I did my time. I got out, but I turned pro before the Olympic trials, and at the time, pros weren't allowed to compete at the Olympic trials and all that stuff. So I decided to turn pro. I was happy with my amateur career and everything I did up until that point, so I decided to turn pro.
Mm. Now, it's funny that you mentioned that. Back then, you said pros were not allowed to fight in Olympic trials. Two guys that I know that I like very much, that was able to happen this shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Keyshawn, Troy, Duke, all them guys. Yeah, they went out and did
Yeah,
their thing though. They brought home some medals, so
yeah,
kudos and congratulations to those guys.
yeah. And boxing is always changing.
Yeah, never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Now, what's the amateur record like? How many fights have you
Um,
had?
I had over 100.
Mhm.
I've been boxing.
Wow,
I was 10 years old. It
long
wasn't
time.
as yeah, it wasn't as big back then for women, so
Yeah,
it's good. It's good to see it evolving and changing.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Who have you fought? Now you're about in your mid 20s, maybe late
Mhm.
20s.
I'm
Okay,
26. Yeah.
okay. You're getting old. I'm jo I'm joking.
I'm just hitting my prime.
Yeah, I'm joking. Now, what do you think about I forgot what I was about to ask you. Um, A man is shooting a serious blank. I don't remember, but well, how do you feel about the way women's boxing is going nowadays? Like you got Clarissa Shields out there, she's bringing a lot of attention to it. Franchon Cruz, she got a couple of belts. What do you think about women's boxing now as opposed to 5 or 10 years ago?
It's growing. It's definitely growing. You see more women on big
Hmm.
cards nowadays. You see Clarissa Shields doing her thing. You just saw Amanda Serrano being the
Yep.
co-main event on that crazy Jake Paul card. But
Yeah.
we're they're starting to get their shine. They're showing up, showing out, and that's the big thing. Like women have always been great boxers. There have always been great women boxers, but they never
Hmm.
had that platform to showcase their talent and their skills. And now you're seeing that. So I think the more these big promotion companies give women that opportunity to showcase our talent, our skills, and what we're capable of, the more women's boxing will continue to grow because we're right there. We're right there,
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
growing. So I think a couple more years is going to be all women cards here every
Yeah,
couple weeks and stuff like that. So it's definitely
yeah,
growing.
yeah, definitely. And you got Clarissa, you got you know about Ebony Bridges in the UK?
I seen couple of her
Yep, her.
fights.
You got Alicia Bumgarner. You got a lot of good women fighters out there that's gonna do great things in boxing. It seems as though like I don't know maybe you know boxing fans look at women like they shouldn't be fighters. They should put a dress on and
Right, still back
I'm
in
like
them
nowadays
days
they can
where
do both.
yeah, like they just want women in the kitchen or something. But it's way more to being a
Yeah.
woman than that, So and in every aspect, life,
Yeah,
sports, education, whatever it is, women we're on the rise. So
definitely.
it's yeah,
Yep. So
changes.
you about yeah. Now you about to have your second fight. What every boxer they can fight good. They know how to throw a jab, a right cross, pivot, whatever. What makes Rianna Rios different? What makes you stand out than any other woman boxer out there?
My ring IQ, my eyes. I know what my opponents are going to do before they do it. I'm one step ahead. I can box. I can bang. I
Mm,
can flip that switch and be a dog if I need to. I can stand
mm,
outside and box their shoes off. That's I'm a well-rounded boxer. Whatever I have to do to win, I'm gonna do it. And I think that's the
mm.
biggest thing for me. I'm not a one-trick pony. I do it all.
Okay. What's your nationality?
Mexican.
Mexican. Okay. I take
Yeah.
it you're a big
So
Canelo fan.
of course.
All right, I'll get to Canelo at the end. Um, do you know who you fighting on the 25th, or you don't know yet?
I kind of sort of know a little bit. I watched maybe like a minute or two of a previous fight, but I don't dig too much into all that. I let the coaches handle that and create the game plan, and then we just execute.
Yeah. Now, I understand you were supposed to fight on another card in DC, but it got postponed. So you
Hmm.
you know got put on this card, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So I was supposed to fight September 4th. Uh,
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the week before it was postponed. So we've been in
Hmm.
camp for a while,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Now, what weight class do you fight at?
So I fight at 118.
Wow.
Looking, yeah. So we'll more than likely drop down to 115 and win a couple
Mm.
titles there, and then go back to 118 and win some more titles.
Okay. Are you looking to become a regional champion or world champion?
No, my eyes are set as becoming a world champion. All that regional state stuff don't mean nothing to me. I'm looking at WBC, WBO, WBA. Them the major belts is what I want. That's what we're working towards. That's the goal. And
Yeah,
one step at a time, one fight at a time. But we're gonna get there.
definitely. Yeah, but women, it's you guys get title shots, a lot more quicker than guys
Hmm.
do. Um, how soon are you looking to get a title shot? It may be a little soon for me to be asking you this question, but um,
Yeah, whenever my manager and head coach Lamont Roach thinks it's time, uh, I'm gonna let them handle all that, and I'm just
yeah.
gonna follow the game plan. I got all my trust and confidence that they're gonna put me in the right direction to be a world champion. So whatever they say and whatever they line up in front of me is what we're gonna do.
Okay. All right. Now you're originally from Texas, right?
I'm originally from South Texas. Yeah.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
Sierra Martinez.
Sierra Martinez.
She's
Sounds
an
familiar.
amateur. She's like the number
Okay.
one amateur.
Yeah. She's a youth champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sparred with her once here in the DMV. So yeah, I know her. She's
Okay.
good. She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
she's
good
gonna
fighters come out
be
of Texas.
yeah she's gonna be something special. She is right now,
Yeah.
but once she gets up into the open women's division, she's gonna be something special.
Yeah, definitely. Now, who have you sparred with for this training camp? Anybody in particular? You sparring with
Uh,
guys or?
yeah, so I spar with the youth guys down at Jordan Roach, national champion,
Yeah.
Rashad, Cardan. So I spar with the youth men in the gym. You know them young bulls keep me on my P's and my Q's.
No
Yeah.
sparring with women?
No, unfortunately, no, there's not very many up in this area. So
Yeah.
I spar with the young men in the gym, but it's the
Yeah.
best sparring I could get around here. Honestly,
Yeah.
they push me. I got to keep up with them. They're young, hungry. They fast, strong, so it's definitely helping me and improving my game.
Yeah, definitely. You a hard puncher?
I like to think so. I think I hit hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
What do you like to work on in the gym? You like to hit the double end bag, speed bag, heavy bag,
we do
or
a lot
speed?
of everything. A lot
What's
of
your favorite?
everything. I would say the double M bag or the speed bag, but I like to do it
Yeah.
all, something different every
Yeah.
day, just so we don't get complacent and always working on something. So every
Yeah.
piece of equipment in that gym is necessary.
Yeah. Definitely. Who have you fought in the amateurs that's a star right now as a pro?
Who have I fought in amateur? I fought a lot of people. Growing up, back then, once you turned, what was it, 17,
Yeah.
they let you off into the wolves, So I I fought I fought Tierra a couple times. I
Yeah.
fought Christina Cruz, Virginia Fuchs, a couple of international boxers.
Yeah.
Man, I fought a handful of people. Um,
Yeah.
I can't really. Those are like the main ones I can think of off the top of my head right now. But I did a lot of sparring with Michaela Meyer,
Okay.
Marlon.
I know she fought here a couple times, Michaela Mayer.
Yeah, so she's a
Hmm.
world champion right now. So I sparred with her a handful of times. Virginia. So all the top women here in the States, I've either fought or sparred.
Yeah,
So that's how you get better. So that's what we were doing.
definitely. Yeah. Your Mexican heritage, September 25th, homecoming. What's are you coming out with your, I don't know, sombrero, Mexican flag? You doing anything special?
Uh, I might come out with my sombrero on. We'll just have to wait and see what
Yeah.
the vibe is. Yeah, we'll see.
Y'all
It's
gotta be there
always
September 25th. You got any
yes,
tickets
sir.
left over?
I do. I have a couple. Might have to get them now because they might not be anymore come September 24th or 25th. So
Yeah.
definitely.
So if anybody that's in the DMV area, you can go to get tickets from Rianna Rios in person, or you can. Do you have a Eventbrite link?
Yes, it's Eventbrite.
RiannaRios.eventbrite.com.
Yep.
Yep, so I'll put that up on the screen, riannarios.eventbrite.com. Get your ticket. We have about 2 weeks out. The show definitely, I think, is going to sell out any second. So if you guys are in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, get your ticket. It's the hottest ticket on September 25th in the DMV area. All right, I'm sure you speak Spanish, right?
Uh, I understand it more than I speak it.
I was going to see if you could, like, say a message to your Spanish fans in Spanish. If you could.
Um, Gracias por todo. Te quiero mucho. Y es todo.
No, not much of Spanish.
I speak it, but it's not perfect Spanish. It's a little broken English here and there, but I definitely understand it way more than I can speak it.
Okay.
But
So
that's
was that wasn't a second language, right? Spanish wasn't?
it was growing up. It was growing up.
Wow.
Yeah, but once your grandparents pass and that's who you speak it to or who's speaking it to you, it kind of
Yeah.
falls off a little bit. So
Oh,
growing up, I understood it and spoke it more, but the older I got, the less I used it. So
yeah.
definitely a downfall when you don't practice or just use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I've been practicing now. I'm trying to get back on it because it's definitely a necessity.
Yeah. Yeah, I speak a little bit. How do you
Yeah,
say it in Spanish? Like, poquito hablo español? Is that it?
yeah, you can. Yeah, poquito is a little bit. Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I know a little bit. All right. So what can the fans expect September 25th?
A show that's I don't like to predict anything or say I'm gonna go in and knock her out. That's my intentions. Definitely go in there, put on a show, let my hands go, and entertain. But at the same time, we're just looking for a W. It's been almost 2 years, so we're
Yeah,
gonna get all this ring rust off and put on a show. That's the main thing is putting on a show and walking out with the W and nice, safe, and healthy.
yeah, definitely. No trash talking?
No, I do that in the ring. I just let my hands do that.
It's silent killer.
Yeah. I'm sure if you ask my coach, he said we're gonna knock her out, but
Yeah.
that's I leave that
All
to
right.
them.
Definitely.